Hi Aries, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and welcome to your love read for the second half of November 2022. Guys, I've been out, I've been focusing on a few projects, taking on a different role as well, so I'm kind of juggling between the two a little bit as I get more education. So that being said, I've missed you all, and I'm just going in order of what I get the most views on, and Aries, you are up next, okay? After this one, I'll be doing Sagittarius, okay? So, all right, guys, let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on for you. We've got that new moon that's happening in Sagittarius, fire energy, on the 23rd of the month, okay? So keep that in mind. A lot of growth, a lot of luck, prosperity, but also a lot of self-care and taking really good, care of yourself. So let's take a look at what's coming out for you specifically. You know what I got for you, Aries? I was getting for you is in the pre-shuffle, even in fact, that your light within, people are so attracted to your light, and people even as you emanate that, people return it, try to copy that as well. In some respect, they try to emanate your light as well. And I'm just here to remind you, don't forget the light that you have within you. You've got so much power within you to create change and to get exactly what you need, especially as it pertains to your love life. It's showing up. And it's just that that you're so vibrant, and it's time for you to really realize that of yourself and start really moving towards what it is that you truly want, rather than what you think that you might rather than what you think you might just put up with, okay, I guess, so to speak. So really focus in on the value of you, I think, is really, really key. And just remember how beautifully vibrant you are. That's the message that I got through here. So let's take a look at, and especially as it pertains to people around you, because some people will tend to, want to use your light, or maybe that you get around others that are maybe not the best for you. And so this is saying, just be cognizant of that a little bit. Okay, so that's what I'm getting. Okay, you're just a shining soul, and it's time that you get what you deserve. Okay, and so think highly so you can get exactly that. So let's take a look. All right, what do I get here for you? Okay, so let's take a look at all of this and see what comes up. Wow. Okay, guys, I'm going to start with you, and then I'm going to move to the other person, strength position. Oh, that's nice. Nice, guys. I'm going to read it straight up too, so I want to make sure that at least for this for these layouts. Oh, nice. Wow. Okay, what do we get here? Oh, very, very good. Okay, guys, so what do we get? At the bottom of the deck, oh my gosh, Two of Swords, some sort of decision that you were trying to make within a situation or within your love life, as I get here. So this is the Two of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius energy. So this is what's coming out. Underlying energy was a decision that you had to make. Now, it could be about putting yourself in front of those that might try to shine darkness on your light. But anything that is causing, any situations that are causing you disharmony, it wants you to exit stage left, okay? It really wants you to focus on what brings forth a lot more light, because you are a light being. You are full of energy, and you are a light being, all right? And even with the force of light being a fire sign, it even makes you that much more powerful, okay? So this is what I'm getting here. So currently right now, what we've got is a decision to put something to an end, because this is the Tower energy. But what's crossing you is the Six of Wands, which is self-improvement. This doesn't have to mean put in a relationship to an end. It could be a way of thinking about a relationship, because the Swords is of reasoning of the mind. So this is maybe that you were in a hangman stage for a while, but now you are in the process of making some sort of decision to put something to an end. Or the Tower came down surprisingly at something which actually brought forth self-improvement, and it birthed forth a new way of being. This it could be within your work and your employment, so I do want to bring that up. That might have to do with your love life too, okay? But in any event, maybe you worked with someone you really liked, or that came to an end, something of the sort. But it's something that's birthing something new, and it's all about something that is also of the past. Something of the past has come down or came into your vision that it allowed you to see something, and because of that it allowed you to shift and create self-improvement. Because the next card that I get is the Three of Moons, and this is all about water energy, and this tells me that you're getting support from others, you're getting help from others, and it's what you need to focus in on right now as it pertains to your love life. So it does want you to get support from others, help from others, friendship, community, get more information and collaboration with your community. And that's what's going to help support you through this process. Anything else? Yeah, you get the Ace of Wands. This is beautiful because this brings forth an opportunity of new inspiration and a new opportunity to create something new, okay? And it's because you're collaborating with others, you're getting these ideas and new inspiration, and it's what you need to focus in on right now. So that's pretty positive, guys. I really like to see this in your love read, that you've now got a new sense of inspiration when a shift has taken place that was unexpected and unavoidable, and yet you're reaching out to your clan, to your tribe, and others around you to get that new inspiration, and hence using that fire energy and transforming it. So this is the really positive way in terms of you're making a shift. Yeah, it's time to confront. It's time to confront issues and actually make a move within a situation. Like time is running out in love. So cross watcher, if you're dealing with an Aries, it's kind of coming to an end. Some action needs to be taken here is what I get. It's all about developing a reliable structure for yourself. So in love, what you're looking for is some sort of reliable structure, incoming abundance. Now, this again could be work and love, both. You could have someone around you that's helping you, or you could get a job opportunity. And I have to bring that up because it's coming through. So you're going to get opportunities, especially with this new moon that's happening on the 23rd in Sagittarius. So I think that there's incoming abundance that's blooming, all right? And it's helping you develop a reliable structure for yourself in love. Like you're seeing what didn't make that happen in love, and now you are focusing on getting that, okay? In the recent past, it was like you're wandering and weren't sure which way to go. And so it brought you to a point that you had to stop for a moment and really look at that of which is hidden, that is deceiving you in some way. Because what I get in your strength position is the Justice card. And the Justice card tells me that there is some sort of equilibrium that comes into play. Fairness. Now this could be with a partner. This could be within a situation where you had to go to court. Whatever the case may be, it's showing up in your love read because that balance is key, right? That creating some sort of balance, a reliable foundation or structure, what you need to focus in on is showing up in your strength position, okay? And it wants you to free yourself from any sort of burdens that have otherwise left you in a wobble. And that brings me back to the very beginning when we talked about that light, because your energy, right? And so it is, just know that you've got this protective brilliance around you, this kind of like this layer of brilliance around you, and know that you are protected, but visualize yourself that way so what comes towards you can bounce off if it's not for you. All right. So remember that protective layer of brilliance that you carry with you. Okay. Now the Justice in your strength card's coming through. I'm going to pull another card on this and see what we get. Yeah. After the chaos, after, some sort of drama, situation. And now it's all about, maybe there was some sort of chaos in a relationship or situation. And then what comes forth is an opportunity to be friends and have love at the same time. It's like you want to be friends and lovers. It's like, why do you have to be one or the other, right? Many love partnerships start as friends, and a friendship is a key component in a relationship. At least, from my standpoint, what I believe, but you know what it is for you. But I think that there is it's about making, having a close bond and sharing and celebrating each other and taking your time and being smart in relationships. So if you've had a relationship that you've let go, it's like now you're being a lot stronger, You're taking it slow. You're being wise. You're making good choices. And like I said, it's kind of like you could be transitioning from an old way of being and walking away from that and moving into a new way of being, right? So there's a sweet transition that I feel is really positive for you, all right? And I'm going to pull another card off of here. Let's pull a card off of here, okay? Let's take a look at what we get in your strength position. What do we get? Oh, you guys, look at this. Shine your light. Boom, okay? This is what it is. This is what it is. Shine your light, okay? You've got so much to give to the world, and part of it is an energetic transmission that you have, right? And so this is what I get that's coming through here. Now, what I get in your near future is the Four of Moons. Now, this talks about contemplation. So it could be a decision or a transition that you're contemplating, or there's an opportunity at hand that is in your hand that you're thinking about, okay? Before you actually put it away or throw it aside, you're thinking about it, okay? Let's pull another card on this, and what do we get? Wow. I get you are a gem and no one compares to you. So I think that the universe wants you to grasp this thinking, okay? Now, you could be dealing with a Gemini, but this is really realizing your value, and this is very, key as well. Grasping what a gem you are and how brilliant you shine, and to keep that protective brilliance around you in love, and to know that it's there, and to know that you're strong enough to be able to decipher between. I think that you've had some sort of revelation and some sort of spiritual awakening that came from this tower moment that came out from the very beginning of your read. Okay, so something's in your grasp. It's about you acknowledging the fact you're transitioning from an old way of being and wondering your value to actually really being your value. Okay, and sometimes it's more than just thinking it. It's more than just feeling it. It's mentally, spiritually, and physically all together in a synergistic alignment that where your body gets it too. Okay, and when that happens, there's a shift that takes place where you can't go back to where you were before. So this is what I get. I get there was a transition that was taking place. Let me pull from the tarot, near future, anything else. Yeah, Knight of Stars. Now, this is someone motioning forward. It could be someone who's got Earth in their chart, or this is you motioning forward and putting in the effort, okay? Because the Knights are all about putting in, this is Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. This is motioning forward, putting in the work. So you could have been putting in the work of understanding your value, and that could be the case. Or this is about knowing your value and that you're a gem, and someone, perhaps an earth sign, is going to be putting the work towards you. Anything else? Yeah, look, I get Gemini, and I get the Lover's card. So it does have to do with love. You see how the hearts are equal, and both of them are bringing their own heart into the situation? And it's not one, there's no one that's leaving that heart aside. There's both people bringing in something to the situation. And so I think that there is putting in the effort, right? And someone needed to take charge, and as the person that knew their value. So I think that there is now putting in the effort pertaining to love, knowing that it takes two people to give their hearts, not one. That one person can't make it run that way. Now, what I get in terms of what it is, in terms of your suggested approach, I get the Two of Stars. So this is about balancing and balancing to each other, adaptability to, having two people, two hearts come together, right? So balance, adaptability, all right? Anything else in your suggested approach? What do we get? The Moon card. Knowing that things will be hidden, Pisces energy. This tells me that, even though that something is hidden, that there is an opportunity for two people to bring their brilliance, together. And even though you're not sure where it's going to go to, sometimes we're not sure where a relationship will go to, but it's that exploratory kind of discovery process. Yeah, see, unknown, hidden mysteries. See, this is what I'm getting. Even though there's something that's in the shadows, it's about turning over a new leaf and making improvements and creating change within a connection or within you if you're not connected, all right, as you prepare for love, all right? So the next card that I get in terms of what you don't know is the Sun card. Now, the Sun card is all about breakthroughs. Breakthroughs, renewed energy. You broke through the brick wall, and it's kind of like you've overcome something. You've overcome something with brilliance, and there's this newfound energy pushing you forward here, all right? And it could have to do with maybe before you were kind of afraid. You had trust issues, and you were sheltering yourself from love. So some of you, this could be the case. And now, you understanding your brilliance and you having that protective aura of brilliance around you, being that gem, you're realizing that you are hard enough, you're strong enough, right? You've got the brilliance of the diamond, of a gem, to be able to be strong enough to be able to handle situations as they come towards you, where before you were just blocking them off. Now you entertain and interact, and you've broken through an old way of being. You don't just put up a barrier, you now break through barriers. So this could be in a relationship or situation. And in the near future, I get the world is within your hands. So we're going to pull a card on this, but the world is within your hands. And then what do I get? Yeah, you've got the opportunity to create change from conflict in your world. When there's adversity, you've got the universe to help you out in this process. And what else? Knight of Moons. This is the Knight of Cups. This is an opportunity of love, expression of love. So it's about communicating when there's conflict, and not just being stubborn and ghosting or ignoring. Now, I'm not saying you are, I'm just saying in a situation, it's kind of coming up in the energy. And then in the outcome, I get the Nine of Wands. This is persevering and not giving up. Like some of you are kind of, this is your fire energy. Even though some things are hidden, you're going to persevere. And then I get the Hangman, which is be looking at something from a different perspective, and then putting something to an end. And then I get the Ace of Stars, which is the Ace of Pentacles, which is manifestation and prosperity. You see, something had to come to an end. It's like, you persevered, right? You did the best that you can. You looked within and you persevered. You looked within. You did the best that you can. Something came down, Death card. And whether that was by you doing it or another person. And what happens here? You get exactly, look at the Ace of Stars. A manifestation and prosperity just shows up for you, right? As something closes, something else opens. So I don't know, for some of you, if you ended a relationship, someone walks right in, or it could be a situation that you're dealing with someone and something comes to an end, and then they start movement. Then they create movement, It's something of the sort. Let me pull another card on this Ace of Stars. Which is manifestation and prosperity, a potential. The universe says, here you go. This is your gift from understanding and acknowledging your value and having this breakthrough, with this new energy, right? And practicing it and utilizing it. Rainbow, yeah, clearing up bad vibes. Clearing up all bad vibes is what I get. So the Ace of Stars, is that manifestation. Yeah, now someone reaches out for some sort of meetup. Well, let's take a look at this other person, okay? Let's take a look. Now, this could be you reaching out to someone, or perhaps someone reaching out to you. And I think it's kind of someone reaching out to you. Someone wants to date, wants to plan some sort of meetup, okay? Now, this person on the other side, this is about seeing something from a different perspective. And here's why I say that, is because they got the Eight of Swords. That's looking at one perspective. You can see they're kind of injuring themselves by doing so. So this is about creating balance by creating change in their life. They need to change. Eights are about change. So in that transformation, they do this through the Magician energy, Gemini energy. And this is about knowing they have all the resources to create this change that is crossing them. So let's take a look from the Magician card. Anything else? Seven of Wands. Wow. Now, Seven of Wands is all about, there could be perseverance, not giving up amidst any sort of competition. Okay. So that's what I get. Maybe they find out that someone comes out, that you are asked out for some reason, or someone's, interested in you and they come forward. But whatever the case may be, I do get the Nine of Stars, Nine of Pentacles. And this is all about being very positive. This is, all about, being in gratitude and luxury. So I do get that. Let's take a look at anything else that wants to come through. What else do we get? Sparks. New chemistry, new creativity coming through here. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. So let's take a look at what is it that this person needs to focus in on. Four of Stars. So this is about their, stability and security. This person needs to focus on having stability and security. All right. And what else? Six of Stars. Wow. And then equal give and take. Generosity, equal giving and receiving. So this is what they need to focus in on. They need to grasp the equal give and take. Sometimes, it's not about taking, it's also about giving. Okay? So I'll sprinkle it over here, you sprinkle it over here. It's kind of like that's coming through. And it's what what it is that they need to focus in on. Anything else? Messages. Make the effort. Texts, phone calls, conversations. They need to make the effort and start doing that is what I'm getting. Okay? At least from what's coming through in the cards. Now in their strength position, what do we get? The Hierophant energy, Taurus energy. So this is about them, having strength. What are their values? What are their traditions and morals? And revisiting that, because that is, having that as a backbone in love to make decisions makes things a lot clearer, especially when there's challenges and conflicts. You can go back to that and see where you align and if that aligns, and it's easier to determine. Yeah, and whether or not to walk away or not. So this person's strength is to focus on their morals and values, all right, and to really decipher what it is that they want. Cancer, I get Taurus energy, and I also get air energy. Okay, I get fire, air. I get all different ones. Yeah, and this is saying their strength is about them taking their time. So because this slow progress allows them to reevaluate their situation and let go of control. Let go of control in the situation is going to be their strength. Now, in the near future for them, bottom of the deck, I got the Wheel of Fortune. Looks like there's some sort of a shift in energy, an ending of a karmic cycle. So let's see what comes out. Yeah, the full moon. The full moon. Well, we did have a full moon that took place in Taurus at the beginning of the month of November. So the full moon offered some sort of insight, right? I think this person got insight from the full moon at the beginning of the month. And because of this, then what? Queen of Stars. Wow, got a sense of perception. Or this person understands the cycles. This is like the Queen of Pentacles, down-to-earth motherly energy. So understanding that there are cycles, and with the moon cycle got some sort of guidance, and this is about to let go of any sort of loss or defeat of the past. What is this? Ten of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Seven of Stars. So this is all about letting go something that is not a part of their vision and not a part of something that brings in profit, brings in I give and you give, equal give and take, okay? This person had put something to an end that just wasn't working, I feel, that caused something that caused them anxiety. What is the Nine of Swords that caused them anxiety? Growth, leveling up and expanding. There was anxiety, couldn't expand, and so this person is focusing on self-love. Wow, let me pull something on their side and then on your side. What do I get? Now on their side, I get, I'm afraid to open up to anyone. And then on your side, I get, being apart has changed my life. Let me pull another card here, guys. Let me see what we have here. This person feels that they don't deserve you, is what I get. And that I get on your side, I don't trust easily. And maybe you might be a little bit upset maybe about behaving in a certain sort of way, Aries. But I get a lot of shadow energy. Their emotions are kind of like a roller coaster in this moment. And really is what's coming through. And what do I get here? I think deep down inside, they want some sort of forgiveness is what I'm getting. Someone's holding in anger. As you're cleansing, this person is really focused on forgiveness, needs to focus on forgiveness, because I think they've got some sort of resentment in a situation. You guys, we're going to take this to an extent because I need to find out what their next steps are, what they want most, what they haven't told you, and also about the next steps and the timing involved, okay? We'll find out what you haven't told them, what you want most, and what you hope the next steps to be. Messages from both sides, potential outcome with Oracle advice. So if you want to join me, click the link in the description box below, because I think that this person is asking for some sort of forgiveness, and they're trying to tamper their emotions a little bit. They just don't feel like that. They don't feel like that they're enough for you. All right, is what I'm getting. And you're cleansing and focusing on you, and it's going to be like your choice. It almost looks like. But let's take a look at what this is. If you want to join me, click the link in the description box below, guys. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Namaste.